Welcome back. This is Mika, and I'm coming to you with your weekly tarot forecast, your weekly WTF, as in WTF, what is going on for the next consecutive 7 days. A friend of mine I was chatting with shared that with me, and I thought it was really funny. And it works, because weekly tarot forecast is literally WTF. But anyway, enough side questing and digressing. I'm using the Tazama Tarot again and the Animal Apothecary Oracle deck. These two have been really close to me the last few months, so I'm just going to keep using them for now until the vibe shifts and we move on to something else. Calling on the spirit guides of everyone watching this, calling upon my own spirit guides to use me as a vessel for this reading to deliver a clear message to all those watching, deliver a message they can use to guide them through the next consecutive 7 days. Deliver this message with light, with love, so that we may all benefit from the knowledge and the insight that we are being blessed with. Amen. Ashe. Amen. And so it is. Okay. Please deliver a clear message in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Y'all, ignore the veins in my hands. I've always been really veiny like that. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just the way I'm built. I'm built different. This is a collective for this week. Theme of the week: beginning, middle. Let me move these more into view. This is our beginning, middle, end of the week, potential obstacles and concerns, and our guidance. If you see any smoke, it's not actually smoke. I have a diffuser right here, so the mist may come over into the reading. All right, let's address these cards that fell out first. First, we have the 9 of Cups. Congratulations, you made it. You've made it, and many of you are seeing your prayers answered in real time. But the question is, are you the person who believes that they are deserving of the blessings that you are currently receiving? How do you perceive yourself? Are you grateful? Are you moving in gratitude? Or are you going, it's about goddamn time, it should have got here sooner, etc.? Really sit down and process what it took for you to get here, the lessons that you learned, and take note of how, when your answers appeared, because these are also lessons in how to bring this about again in the future consciously and at will. Check your gratitude levels. How grateful are you being? Are you just going through the motions, or are you finding abundance in everyday life? Like, are you finding abundance in simple shit? Like, I'm abundant, like saying your abundance affirmations. I am abundant because I went to the farmer's market and I got these really nice eggplants. I'm abundant because I had really good coffee. If you need some inspiration on how to find abundance in the little things in life, highly recommend you follow Bossy Bruja on Instagram, because the lady she just does the damn thing, and she is reaping the benefits of her work, and so do we by proxy of her existence. Here we have the Two of Pentacles. Check your balance levels. Are you truly balancing everything in your life in equal measure? Are you truly focused on what it is that you need to be doing and delegating everything else accordingly? Or are you still juggling this and that? Are you getting distracted by things that don't necessarily matter? Or are you too nose to grindstone and not enjoying the simpler pleasures, the abundance that you already have? Your prayers are getting answered. Your ship is coming in quite literally and spiritually. So you don't have to worry so much about that. In fact, don't worry at all. Focus more on the immediate state of your life, how to balance the things that are immediate to you, so that when this does come in, and it will, you are able to receive it with grace. And the last card we got is the Queen of Pentacles. Back to that abundance message in the Nine of Cups. Allow yourself to be and feel abundant. Allow yourself to feel pleasure, and not just physical pleasure, but the pleasure of a clean house, a full fridge, buying flowers for yourself. How do you treat yourself? Are you nurturing yourself in ways that you needed in the past but didn't get? Or are you just eating to survive? Are you just bathing to survive? And those things are just routine necessities that you do and you don't think twice about. The Queen of Pentacles really wants us to tap into our senses when it comes to our abundance. If we feel abundant, then we'll feel it on a physical and somatic level. You'll feel safer. You'll feel warmer. You'll feel more provided for. There's also a nurturing, a growing of the seeds that you've planted up to this point. Yesterday, it kicked off the 9-9 portal. And if you don't know what the 9-9 portal is, in numerology, 9 is a number of completion. So 9-9 is considered a very auspicious day. It's the closing of karmic circles, the completion of those circles, and also the completion of any cycles you've done to manifest anything in the past, completed projects. I'm sorry, there's like an alarm going on outside that's super disturbing, but anyway. Where was I? 9-9 portal. You're cleaning up anything that you started. Also, this is a great opportunity to start something new, to initiate a new cycle, to plant new seeds. Autumn is harvest season, but right after we harvest, we plant seeds. So while you're closing out your cycles, you're harvesting the fruits of your labor. Also, take what you've learned from those cycles and plant new seeds and nurture them so that they continue to yield fruit. And this event, the energies around this event lasts for 9 days. So we are on day 2. There's also a new moon coming up this week, I think on the 14th. So there is a lot of energy at our disposal. Some astrologer people I follow and some that I know are saying this is one of the most auspicious periods in the year, and we're not going to get this kind of dense energy to work with for a long time. So if you're not taking advantage, take advantage. If you need guidance on how to take advantage, book a reading. Go Google your birth chart and check out where the new moon this week is going to affect you in your chart and focus on that. If you're not an astrology person, that's okay. Still, if you do nothing else for the next 8 days, sit in gratitude for what you already have. Even if it may not seem like much to the next person, it may be a lot to you. So there is your homework for the next few days and for the new moon. Let's get into this week. Collectively, it's a new start. It's a new day. Congratulations. Again, you've made it. You've come out of some stuff, or you've begun something new. You're on the edge of something new. You're looking for opportunities now. And the Ace of Pentacles is really representing a time where anything new that we start will yield fruit. It will yield results. There are people who are looking for new job opportunities, new living situations. They're trying to build new friend circles. They're starting families. They're adopting new families. There's a trade out of people. People are starting to circulate now because these cycles are closing out with this 9/9 portal. So a lot of us are experiencing on many levels a brand new start in our lives. If you've been working towards a promotion, any kind of money that you've been expecting to come in, you're getting it. It is coming in. Some kind of material increase or abundance, it is coming in. All you have to do is walk through whatever door, portal, opening, open door, open road, so you can receive it. The theme of the week is judgment. If you've been doing the work, congratulations, you are now ascending to higher levels of being, higher levels of existing. If you deal in vibration and frequency, you have leveled up. If you have done nothing to evolve, nothing to shift your mindset, nothing to build a practice of gratitude, if you've just been praying, but not doing the work, this is your wake-up call to meet your own prayers halfway. Just as the saying goes, faith without works is dead. So for some, this is definitely your clarion call. This is your alarm to get up and get to work if you haven't already. If you've been doing the work, this is your spirit guides, your ancestors acknowledging the work that you have done. They're basically saying congratulations. They're giving you the applause. They're like, yes, this is great, keep going, keep doing the work. Some of you are going to be getting deeper into your spiritual practice. Those of you who are involved in a spiritual practice, those of you who are seeking initiations, they're saying you'll be guided to the tradition that will serve you at this time in your life and in this incarnation. You do not need to chase any tradition. You do not need to force your way into any tradition. You do not need to buy your rank in any tradition. You will be guided to the tradition and the people in that tradition who are right for you. I know some of us are eager to get into ATRs because we feel like that's the thing we're supposed to do as spiritual Black people. This is not what that message is. They're telling you, stop chasing. and be patient. Work on yourself. Work with us, aka your ancestors, and we will get you prepared for that and for the tradition that will serve you. If a tradition serves you, that's a whole other conversation. But know that if you are genuinely invested in pursuing an ATR, you are being told, don't rush the process, don't chase the process, work with us first. And when it is time, we will guide you to the tradition and the people in it who will assist you and help you grow in that tradition. Please do not contact me about getting initiated, which ATR I'm in, which ATR is best for me. I am not initiated in any ATR, number one. Number two, I work with my ancestors' spirit guides. And number three, understand that every ATR is not for everybody. So if you don't get picked by the Loa, the Orisha, by whomever, you didn't get picked. Don't take it personal. Those traditions and those entities that work in those traditions, they pick who they gonna pick. And if it wasn't you, it wasn't you. And that doesn't mean you're flawed or anything. It just means you need a different path, which is also okay. All right, tangent over. Beginning of the week, we have the Lovers. Check your commitments, your contracts, any connections that you have. Check the integrity. Check the quality. Remember that the Lovers isn't just about intimate relationships, is also about relationships you have with jobs, with certain circumstances and situations, your role in it. Check your friendships, your friend circles, back to that Ace of Pentacles message that we got earlier. A lot of us are going to be cycling out situations, circumstances, even people to make room for new connections. And as you check those connections, make sure that they are in alignment with who you are and who you are working to become. Not all people form connections out of a genuine desire to be around like-spirited people. Especially now with the way the world is and society being what it is, a lot of people are looking to latch on to anyone who will give them 5 seconds of attention. They're looking for anyone who will just bow down to whatever they demand. They're looking for someone who will just do whatever they want without question, without pushback, even when they are wrong. So be discerning. Call in your ancestors and spirit guides and just be like, hey, listen, this person I'm interested in, give me the tea. Let me know what's up. Are they good for me? Are they bad for me? Do I just need to leave them alone? And you will get those messages loud and clear. Especially in terms of work. Some of us are looking for new jobs, and this is the time of year when recruiters are putting feelers out for the new fiscal year. So before you agree to anything, make sure that where you're ending up is in alignment with your values and meets your needs on a material level. For the middle of the week, we have the Sun. The Sun is giving movement, and it's also letting us know that we're being guided and supported in a way that's going to benefit us. It may not necessarily look the way we may be intending, but it's going to be the way that is in our best interests, that serves our highest and greatest good. Drop your expectations of what that highest and greatest good is supposed to look like. You're going to move or you're going to be moved, but you're going to be moved in a way that is beneficial. And this hits all areas of your life. for those of you who are sort of new to the tarot, please keep in mind that major arcanas reach into all aspects of life: financial, emotional, spiritual, physical, mental. This is a good sign, but they're saying drop your expectations and ride with the changes that are happening. Ride with the cycles that are ending and are starting. And for the end of the week, y'all, look, end of the week, we've got the Death card. Change is gonna come, ready or not. Are you ready to handle those changes with grace and dignity? If you've been praying for change, you're gonna get it. But be prepared for that change to resemble absolutely nothing like you've intended. The only thing change needs to be is necessary. And with this new moon coming up on top of this 9/9 portal, a lot of changes are going to happen. And it's going to affect you in a myriad of ways. If not immediate, then on an emotional level, on a mental level, on a spiritual level. This is definitely giving endings. So any cords, any ties that have been long overdue to be cut are getting cut. Ready or not, like it or not. This is the change we need, not the change that we are expecting. There's also transformation here. A lot of you are changing yourselves on a deeper level. And death is here to say that change has come. Are you going to accept it though? Are you going to fully embody those changes? You're gonna move forward, and you can either move forward easily by going with the flow, or you can make it hard and go kicking and screaming. But whatever needs to end will end, and you will be transformed for it. Goodness gracious. Our guidance is stay grounded in gratitude. Focus on what you already have. Be grateful for what you already have. Most of the time, what we pray for, we already have access to. We just have to evolve and become the person who already has what we're praying for and believes that they are deserving of the things that they are praying for. You can tell I live near a busy intersection. The Nine of Pentacles is also saying, find beauty in your surroundings. And it doesn't have to be aesthetic beauty. That's just one aspect of beauty. Back to the abundance and gratitude messages. Look around your home and just decide that you are abundant because it's beautiful. You have a roof over your head. You have food. You have water. Just like that song, I got shoes on my feet. I'm so lucky. Right? So the Nine of Pentacles is really, really, really encouraging you to look around and see how you are already abundant and prosperous. You have the abundance and the prosperity you're looking for. They're just asking you to start acting like it. And our guidance is the Ace of Cups. This card is beautiful to me. You're being provided for. Open yourself up to receive. And with all the changes going on, what you're going to receive is going to be in direct proportion to the changes that you've already put in the work to manifest, or you haven't been doing anything and the results, the changes are going to reflect that. So if you've been working towards a new car and you've been doing your research, exploring different models by different companies, checking your credit, doing what's necessary to get your credit up, looking for down payments, looking at car notes, measuring your budget, you are making a declaration as well as space for you to receive that thing. If all you've been doing is praying for the car, but you haven't even done so much as gone to a dealership to test drive a new vehicle, you may still get your car, but it's not going to be the car that you were praying for. Instead of that Mustang, you might get a hoopty. I don't know what else to tell you. If you want it, you got to stick your hand out to receive it. And if sticking your hand out means doing whatever work is required, your budget, your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health, if you have a routine that you've been putting off and it's critical for your well-being, you got to do it. And doing it shows that you are not only doing the work, but that you are ready to receive the things that you are praying for and asking and making requests of the universe for. And that's that message. Listen, change doesn't always have to hurt. All it has to be is necessary. Onto these oracle cards. My spirits are going a mile a minute, but the main thing you need to realize is that you are responsible for you at this stage in the game. 2024 is pulling up quick. If you haven't started now, start now. If you paused, get back on the cause. If you need help, get the help, because they're ready to assist. They're ready to make things change, and they're gonna make things change. Make it easier on yourself and do what you know you're supposed to be doing. All right, onto the oracle cards before I go into a tangent, because they are just like Alright, closing messages for this reading. Deliver clear messages to close out this reading, to close out these messages that our lovely viewers can take with them. But you are more. You are more than what you believe yourself to be. You are deserving of more. You are being called to start acting like you are more than what you've defined yourself to be. It's time to level up now. The universe, spirit is saying it is time for you to evolve. And if you hold off your evolution, you are holding off your blessings and your answered prayers. Uncertainty is scary, but guess what? That is where your gold is. If you want to see the view from the top, you're going to have to act like you're deserving of it and get yourself up there. And that is your message for this week. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. If you desire a reading, feel free to contact me. All my contact info is in the description box. You can join me on Patreon. We are doing prompts for healing the mother wound. So if that is something that is of interest to you, something you want to work on, I am writing journaling prompts for you to help navigate that, as well as blogs and these videos that you can watch a day in advance of the general public. And that's all I have. Until next time, be well.